Good morning, students. Welcome to my English class once again. Now, guys, today in this video, we are going to read a very beautiful poem. The name of the poem is Wishing, and it is from your MCB, chapter number 11. Guys, Wishing poem has been composed by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. She was born in 1850. She was an American writer and she is best known for her poems, which are written in fairly simple English and convey optimism and cheer. Optimism means hopefulness. Guys, some of her famous poems include The Man Worthwhile, The Winds of Fate, Voice of the Voiceless, and Solitude, which contains the famous lines Laugh and the world laughs with you, weep and you weep alone. Wilcox also penned her autobiography titled The World's and I. So let's read this beautiful poem, Wishing. Guys, this poem conveys a very strong message about how the world can be a better place to live in if every individual takes responsibility for his own words and actions. This poem throws light on our real purpose on earth. So let's see the first stanza of this poem. In this poem, the poet is asking a question and giving the answer itself. Do you wish the world were better? Let me tell you what to do. Set a watch upon your actions, keep them always straight and true. Rid your mind of selfish motives, let them thoughts be let your thoughts be clean and high. You can make a little Eden of the sphere you occupy. What the poet is saying in these lines? The poet is asking that do you wish to make this world a better place? If you want so I'm telling you what you have to do. She is giving the suggestions that set a watch upon your actions. What the means that you have to keep eyes on your work, on your actions. Okay, and what the poet is saying, keep them always straight and true. Your actions, your work should be always true. Okay, and what she is saying, that rid your mind of selfish motives. Keep your mind away from these selfish thoughts. Let your thoughts be clean and high. Your thoughts should be clean, pure, and high. Then you can make a little Eden. Eden means Eden in the Bible, a beautiful place where the first humans, Adam and Eve, lived. So, what she is saying, then you can make this world a little Eden. What the poet is saying, the poet is saying that poet is asking us to set a watch upon our actions and keep them straight and true. And if we rid our minds of selfish motives and let our thoughts be clean and high, then we can make the world a better place. Okay, now have a look on the next stanza. Do you wish the world were wiser? Well, suppose you make a start by accumulating wisdom in the scrapbook of your heart. Do not waste one page on folly. Live to learn and learn to live. If you want to give them knowledge, you must get it ere you give. Now, in the next stanza, the poet is asking that if you want to make the world a wiser place, if you want to make a wiser place, okay, if you want if you want to make the world wiser, then what you have to do? She is saying that suppose you make a start, means we should start ourselves. वी शुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम अवर सेल्फ. हमें खुद से शुरुआत करनी होगी. बाय accumulating wisdom. Accumulating means collecting. Okay, what the poet is saying, we should start by collecting wisdom in our hearts. Scrapbook of our hearts means in our hearts we should collect the wisdom. And avoiding foolishness. Do not waste one page of on folly. Folly means foolishness. We should not waste our time in doing foolish behavior, foolish work. Okay, avoiding foolishness. We should keep learning, and as we journey through life and learn to live well. Live to learn and learn to live. If you want to give them knowledge, if you want to give knowledge to the other person, first you have to grab it yourself. First you have to earn it for yourself. Okay, we should keep learning as we journey through life and learn to live well. Before we can teach others anything, we should be ready to receive knowledge ourselves. All right, now have a look on the next stanza. Do you wish the world were happy? Then remember day by day just to scatter seeds of kindness as you pass along the way. For the pleasures of many may be oft times traced to one, as the hand that plants an acorn shelters armies from the sun. Now, guys, in the last stanza, the poet is saying that acts of kindness can make the world a happier place. She is saying that many can benefit from someone's deed of kindness. Now, here the poet takes the example of a person who might have planted an acorn long ago. What is acorn? It is the nut of an oak tree. Okay, so she is giving the example of a person who might have planted an acorn long ago. The oak tree that has sprung up from that acorn gives shade to the many who rest beneath it. Okay, so guys, the poet seems to want to know whether her readers want the world to be a better, wiser, and kinder place as much as she wants it to be that way. The tone of this poem is definitely optimistic because the poet tells us how we can improve the world. She believes that human beings can do a great deal to change themselves, and as a result, their surroundings. She also gives us the examples of someone planting an acorn that has now become an oak tree, providing shade and shelter to many people. So, guys, in surprise way, we can say that this poem conveys a very strong message about how the world can be a better place to live in if every individual takes responsibility for his own words and actions. Integrity of purpose and honesty of thoughts and deeds touches many a heart. Instead of expecting the world to be wiser and empathetic, every human should focus on acquiring wisdom and empowering himself. This would help him to live a meaningful life and also make a difference in the lives of others. Random acts of kindness, according to the poet, have a cascading effect. Hence, the sole purpose of man's existence should be to spread the light of goodness and positivity all around. Guys, in this poem, the poet has used metaphor. As you can see this line, well, suppose you make a start by accumulating wisdom in the scrapbook of your heart. In these lines, the poet makes an impiled comparison. She asks us to gather wisdom and file in it our heart. In the same way, we collect pictures and paste them in a scrapbook. So, the lines are an example of metaphor. I have already told you, once I am repeating it again. What is metaphor, guys? Metaphor is an expression that describes a person, an object, or an idea by referring to something that is extremely different but considered to possess a similar characteristics. Unlike simile, metaphor does not use like or as to make the comparison. So guys, this is the poem wishing, and I hope that it is clear to you all.